What are you gonna do when you're all filled up on nuggies? Am I right?
Go to Comic-Con.
You know what's his name from Tim the Toolman Taylor, but the other guy.
The other Tim the Toolman Taylor.
Yeah.
What about him?
He was there.
Get right after the out of town. You telling me Billy Mays was there?
Yeah.
No, he did.
No.
Oh, he did.
No, he was there as Tim the Toolman Taylor's right-hand man.
Yeah.
Everybody knows that Tim the Toolman Taylor's right-hand man was Billy Mays, and he's still alive.
The slap chop guy?
That's...
He's definitely still alive. Unless
He's in
OD'd.
prison.
I think he got out.
it was hooker stuff. I mean, he's
Beating
definitely
up
out by
hookers.
now. What a way to go! What a way to bring people in. Wait.
The hooker bit his tongue and he.
So
punched
she's
her.
in jail then.
No. No, I think she
She
ran
should be.
off.
Stupid whore.
Dumb
Yeah.
bitch.
Anyway, welcome
What's
to
up,
another
guys?
episode of SuperSour Podcast. We'll rebring you the best nostalgia from your childhood right to your YouTube page.
Right to your ear holes.
Exactly. Thank you for joining us so far, and make sure you like, comment below with us,
Click that bell.
subscribe as well, and please follow us on our social medias, twitch.tv/SuperSourGames, where you can watch us play Fortnite, Warzone. What's
World
the
of
new
Warcraft.
one? World of Warcraft Primal. What's the Exo Primal?
Yeah, something like that.
That's good. Something about Halo.
Stardew Valley.
Shut your. What are you, one of those hookers that bit
Sims.
off? Are you the hooker that bit off the dude's mouth?
Sims
Slapshot dude?
4.
His mouth.
His tongue?
He bit off.
I
She
wanted
bit
to
off her
bite
mouth.
his mouth off. Make sure you also go follow Reese on her Facebook page, Conspiracies with Coffee. And make sure you follow us on all our social media, SuperSourJir, on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter,
MySpace.
What's our MySpace profile song?
Back in Black.
Something by Peach Pit.
Maybe something by Eminem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Puke.
Stan.
Stan?
Stan?
Yeah.
You gotta
That's
stand
the
right
one.
there.
I also stand right there.
Oh. Well, I grabbed you one, so I'll just go ahead and take this one.
Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
Speaking of all these, we're bringing up a lot of these guys from everything, and chicken nuggies. You know what chicken nuggies
Oof.
makes me think of?
Dinosaurs.
You know what
Aw.
else? You know what else makes? You know what else that makes me think of?
Yeah. Get the dinosaur ones next time.
I wanted to.
Yeah. We're all
I don't think you wanted it enough.
That's all I wanted.
You didn't. You're telling me you saw those nuggies and you didn't see that there weren't dinos on them.
It had green.
So what the chicken nuggies is making me think of is, and I feel corny singing it, but at the same time, oink oink zoo pals, quack quack zoo pals,
Zoo pals make eating fun.
You remember zoo pals?
Yeah.
Zoo
Yeah,
pals.
Zoo
Wasn't that like a little older for us though? Like
Yeah, at that time,
were in,
It was like
unfortunately.
2005.
Yeah, I wasn't allowed to get zoo pals because I was too old for them, but
Yeah.
I wanted them. And of course, if I was ever around like a younger sibling, they had zoo pals. And I'm like, but to eat on these zoo pals.
I always remember other people having
They'd be
zoo
like,
pals.
Go ahead and grab yourself a plate and grab yourself some food. I'm like, I'm grabbing a zoo pal. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a plate, the frog plate.
I mean, if you use sauce, it was kind of like defeated the whole purpose. Because like
Oh,
if you
that
put the
was the
sauce in the
purpose.
eyes, you can't reveal the eyes. Because that was the whole thing. It was like you eat everything on the plate. And
You're right though.
You can reveal the eyes if you eat all the
But-
sauce.
But
Yeah,
know
but then you
what?
gotta like
Eat
What are you
it-
doing? Licking the
Eat
plate
it
clean?
all.
the sauce.
Yeah.
They did in the commercial. They do show a kid with ketchup in one of the eyes, but like apparently
like-
he must have just.
No, they
Like
don't.
that shit clean.
Yeah.
Well, I mean ketchup.
You know what was the coolest thing I ever had in my life? Light Bright.
Light brights.
Light Bright was the coolest thing I've ever had
You really like that light bright,
to
huh?
this day. Still, it's so
They
cool.
still sell light brights. to this
I-
Do
day.
they really?
Not at Walmart, that's
At
for sure,
Target.
because I looked.
Target sell them. Shout out Target. They sell retro games at Target. Yeah.
We have retro games.
Would you call it a
but
game?
You don't
we
have light bright though.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
really
but would you
a
call
game.
Light Bright a game?
No.
It's more of like an art thing.
Yeah, it's not. What are you playing?
Battleships.
What?
Gay battleships.
You can't find my rainbow.
You sunk my shooting star.
Missile to Spectrum 7 on the color wheel. That flopped. All this talk though is making me think of like the commercials for all these things though.
All of the old timey commercials.
All the old timey commercials and old timey from like our era and before that too. Because here's the thing, like the commercials of like 5 years before like our time is like what we also grew up on because TV takes a while to age. So what would you guys say is some of your favorite commercials growing up? Like even the top 5, you might say. We can also just riff them out as they come.
Top 5, you might say.
I'll start and I'll let you know that my number 1 right off the back, Magic Bullet infomercial, as seen on TV, Magic Bullet. They all wake up. It's the British dude and the white lady. They're all sitting, and they're. It's like you know what I love about the commercial? It's the first thing is like this old lady smoking cigarettes at the table, and she's like, I don't want to be talked to. They're like, oh, Margaret, you never want to be bothered. Anyway, here's a fucking fruit smoothie or whatever.
Really?
I don't remember that.
I was gonna say, I don't
And by the
remember
way,
the
cigarette
cigarette.
wasn't lit. Like it's just she had
I
a
don't
cigarette.
remember
Yeah, I
as
as a
an
don't.
all.
I genuinely don't remember that one either.
Well, but you remember the Magic Bullet commercial.
To be honest, I just remember like the Ninja commercial. I don't
Ninja
remember
commercial.
You
I
know,
don't
like
remember
for
the
the Ninja.
Yeah,
I would
no-
wake up to that a lot at night.
But you remember the Magic Bullet.
I remember the Magic Bullet, but
you
I
just
don't
don't remember
remember
the cigarette.
Martha with her cigarette.
Well, yeah, she came. She was first thing in the morning. You're not a first thing in the morning kind of guy, so that makes sense. You blocked that part of the infomercial out. It's a shame. They made breakfast. They made breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, party snacks,
All in smoothie form. Because it was a blender.
It's just a blender for old people.
That's like what the Ninja commercial. Same exact thing, same format, same everything, except they would go Ninja.
I don't remember that.
Well, in the Magic Bullet commercial, it was. It was so enticing because it was like this thing. When I was a kid, I remember it was one of those things you woke up to, and I was just like, just watching it. Like this commercial's going to end any second now, and I was like,
And it would just keep going.
just kept going. I was like, and I mean, 10 minutes in, I was like, this is an infomercial. I now understand what an infomercial is, but this
It's
is the best.
informative
This is the best
commercial.
infomercial.
I think my favorite, like, as seen on TV / infomercial / like commercial back then, would probably be the one. I always wanted it. It was it made rainbows.
Oh, the little stick
Yeah.
thing.
And you would twist and twist.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
And the little paints were like round, and you would put the brush over.
Do you think that there's people who like still use that to this day in art? Like,
If I had it,
they're like, "How'd you get those perfect rainbow swirls?"
Well,
He's
it's
like, "I don't
actually
know."
just a sponge. It's just a sponge brush. It's not even like I knew somebody that had it. This killed me so hard.
they were like drawing birds and shit with the thing.
That's
Yeah.
true though. Yeah, they were doing that.
Yeah, it was just a sponge. They were lying. It was a lie. Yeah.
It was a
My-
plot formed by the government to get you to buy.
I was so upset. I was still pretty young, but I was older enough to be like, I don't really, need that or want that anymore. But my friend wound up having it, and I was like, oh, it's fucking sick. I'm gonna use this.
So
It was just a sponge brush.
did the whole page turn black again after it dried?
No.
No. So you're just wiping away sort of like whatever layers on
That's
top
a different
of it.
thing. That's a different thing.
I know what he's talking about too. That black thing.
Yeah,
that
that's
that
another
black,
thing.
Like slate that you would wipe
I
clean.
had that.
Yeah.
I actually had that, and that was pretty sick. That was actually really cool. But no, I'm talking about the paint set. It's like
Yeah.
a paint.
I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what I'm talking about, but I feel like you're confused. It's
Yeah, I don't
a
know what you're talking
sponge
about.
brush that you dip in water.
No, he knows what you're talking about, but he just confused himself. You knew what you're talking about when you swirl it. You dip it in the thing, and it would go around, and it would do the rainbow.
No idea.
Where happened in the last 20 seconds?
Well,
I mean, these are just bringing again to the top of my head. These are bringing thoughts to my brain of like, you remember what was that like foamy like gooey stuff?
Floam?
Floam.
oh my God! Did
love
I ever?
foam.
Oh
had a
my god! I used to steal it from any person I could. Because again, these are things my parents would never buy. But Floam. Anytime some kid was like, "You want to play with Floam?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure." Pocket. I'm pocketing your
You
Floam.
pocketed Floam?
It dries out.
What a psychopath.
You
Oh
monster!
my god.
I was a poor kid with no, and my parents wouldn't buy it for me.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I mean, I still like I don't know.
You,
things
you
that
what? You
didn't
just had
dry
Floam?
out.
You rich bitch.
I actually
Fucking-
didn't have it, but
Yeah. Well.
And
Did you ever do like the T-Rex models at your friend's house?
no.
One of them had to. I tried to. I just didn't have enough time. But I was like the dream, obviously, right? You wanted to do.
I wanted to make the
anything
rocket
they ever
ship.
promoted in those commercials. You never
That's
were
what
able
you wanted to do.
Instead, I just would just fucking make.
Yeah, I wanted to
it's a hot
squish
dog.
I wanted
This
to
is a
just
blob.
It's a
squish it.
dildo.
I would like squish it on my face, and I would
What?
squish it.
Using
I
like
love
one of those.
squishing it.
What was the even? How did anybody ever make money off of those things? We're going off a toy tangent right now, but
It's great.
Nostalgic.
what was the the thing you put your hand in, it's like the glass
the metal
box
things,
and then it
it's got
comes-
Oh, it's like the
nails.
push pins.
the needles. And it's like what was even the point of
That was a science
neat.
thing.
when I
That
was
was
a
sciencey.
you know what's funny is it got dumber over years because when I was a kid, like my cousins had like a big one that had like all the and you could put your full
Yeah.
face into it and shit. He would put his face into it and freak me out, and I'm like, that was cool. But these new ones, I think that's the dumbest thing. I thought about that because you're talking about putting Floam on your face. I'm like, what other toy did you put on your face? What was that dumb thing you'd put your face into? You'd act like what would you? The only point for that thing was to act like Han Solo. That was the whole point.
I would always think that guys would put their peepees on it.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
I wish I would have thought of that. I would do it.
You just get the perfect indent. I mean, you have to turn around,
Right.
Yeah.
but I thought it was pretty cool.
Young Ian was real sculptive with his privates.
Very artistic.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like that jelly. I'm sorry, I'm talking about toys again. You
I
know
pretended my dick was Han
the
Solo.
jelly thing with the hole in
Oh
it.
my god, why don't they got rid of those? Because we would be fucking them right now. That's why they got
They
rid
have
of
those.
those.
We sell those at Walmart.
Shut the
Yeah.
Looks like I know what Joe's next purchase
For
is.
how much are they?
Probably like $1, dude.
Oh, that's so cheap. I'm gonna
Wow,
give you
that's
some cash.
so gross. I can't believe they would sell that.
That's disgusting.
Ugh.
Where
Wow,
do they
how
sell
nostalgic!
these?
Please, I need some for me. Yeah, please. You remember those?
Oh, that's
fucking-
gross. Where?
Yeah.
Yeah, where you do this and it like rolls.
But it was supposed
Yeah.
to be like a stress thing, wasn't it? You,
No.
No, you were supposed to.
You literally
little
just do
stuff
this.
in
It was to
yeah.
teach young girls how to give hand jobs.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah.
I'm sure Epstein, he came up
Yeah,
with those.
probably.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
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 Dalia loves those things.
I'm sure he does.
That's just low hanging fruit.
I'm not sure they make them for our size though anymore.
Yeah, it'd be a little tight.
They probably
It'd be
make
very tight.
A little toy.
I'd probably make it from my size. I'd probably get lost in that thing.
Little lube, don't worry about it.
I call some hotline. Like, I don't know where I'm at. I think I'm in the quantum realm right now, and I'm not too sure.
You'd be like, it's stuck.
I feel like I'm gonna come home one day and he'll be like,
Don't come in the room. Get out. Don't come in the room.
his ass
Baby
will be
happened.
out and he'll be like
Baby
taking
happened.
the sheets off. And I'm like, what's going on? And
Even
there's
worse
just
if-
liquid
I
everywhere.
was saying it popped. Yeah. Oh my god. Well, going back to the topic of commercials, although there's a toy/commercial thing that I want to bring up, and I'm actually, we were talking a lot about this earlier, trying to work out what we would pick, and on a dark horse, I'm going to pick out number 2 for an infomercial / as seen on TV, going for an all around top 5 here. Chia.
Ooh,
Chia.
goddamn.
Grow your chia.
I wanted one so bad with my parents. Now in Scooby-Doo.
I've always wanted
Bob
one.
Ross.
Oh my God, the Bob Ross one.
So, you know what's funny? I've always wanted one of those. I started working at Target around Christmas time, and I was that girl Zoe's Christmas whatever thing, Secret Santa.
Okay.
She got me a fucking Bob Ross fucking chia pet, and I was like, who are you? Who are you?
What happened?
This is the best
well,
thing
now
I've
they just
ever
call them
had.
microgreens.
Is that what they call them now?
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
Kind of.
I mean, let's see. Number three, commercial. Definitely. For sure. Freecreditreport.com.
FREE, that spells free. Creditreport.com, baby.
Especially just sing the end line and call it a day at that point. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I can't
Classic.
remember the rest of the song.
Yeah. I
There were a
was-
couple of them, so you get them confused.
Well,
love-
the original one.
I love to think of like a parents and because they played that on the radio, they played that on TV,
played it everywhere.
They played it everywhere, and as a kid, we're just like, this shit's catchy, doggy. But then for their parents,
We're like,
parents,
I
they're
wish I
just
had
like,
credit.
her parents are like, yeah, they're like, if you ever were a kid and then that commercial came out and you saw your parents start going like this. That's them talking about they need to go check. We should probably check our credit because because our shit sucks.
I don't even know how they did that back then.
Right? What? How did you?
Did you mail somebody?
Well, you went to
Send-
freecredit.com, freecreditreport.com.
Yeah.
The internet was
Well,
around
you would
back
call
then,
the
Ian.
number. It was sort of.
Sort of. They had a whole ad talking about it.
They also had a number,
Did they?
which that's what people would be calling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because our parents don't know how to use the internet.
My great grandma had a computer. And
It's
she
like
got on
the-
the internet.
It's like the Thanksgiving Butterball line. Like who?
Butterball
who's calling
turkeys?
that? Yeah, who's calling that right now? Nobody.
Yeah,
What?
nobody.
You don't know about that?
No.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He finished my sentence for me,
And I have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about.
Butterball? Like the
Yeah,
turkeys?
the hotline. You
A
don't know?
hotline for turkey? Why?
Google it right now.
Why is there a hotline?
It may not be around anymore, but back in the day when Butterball, back in like the 80s or whatever it was, they used to have a hotline for it.
You
for
weren't.
people.
You weren't around in the 80s.
Correct, I wasn't, but I got word from people. They had a hotline for you to make turkeys, like for how to make turkey on Thanksgiving Day. So on Thanksgiving Day, this hotline was live, and it was genuinely like a bunch of old ladies, shit like that volunteered their time to help people who would call and be like, I'm baking a fucking turkey, blah blah blah. It weighs this much. How would I? And then they would be like, what you want to do is this and that. And blah.
It's real.
Yeah.
1-800-Butterball.
You'd call them
Or
and
text.
You can. I was gonna say you should still to this day be able to call them on the. And basically, they'll just they're there to answer
Bitch,
your.
Google it. What the fuck?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
Do you think they would
What is
answer?
wrong with you? Yeah.
right now? No, I don't
probably.
think so. I think they're only open. Like they're only open on Thanksgiving.
There's no way. You can't just be open one day.
Well, I think they're open during like Thanksgiving season. I think they're open during like November. I think.
I think they.
But I don't think they're open at 3 a.m. or 1 a.m.
Over 200,000 people call each holiday.
Yep, that makes sense.
What about on a regular day?
Probably not at all. Let's get back on topic though. Let's move. This is a deep dive, Butterball. I'm glad you guys didn't know about this. I'm glad I could share this topic with you. I feel like you're gonna call. I know you don't need them, but I feel like you're gonna call them anyway because I'm telling you.
Hell yeah.
We're sorry. That was not a valid
Mute
response.
it. Mute
Please
it.
try again. If you have a product question or concern, press or say 4.
Mute yourself.
Bienvenido
you
a
fucking
Butterball.
idiot. Mute
Para
yourself.
ser conectado con la línea telefónica del Pavo Butterball en
Why would I have to
español
mute
para
myself?
escuchar información sobre
Because it
cómo
catches
preparar
your
su pavo.
volume.
Y para asistencia culinaria, oprime el número 7. Thank you for calling Butterball. Our office is closed.
I told
During
you.
our normal business hours, which are Monday.
Monday through Friday, though. Sounds like they're
Wow.
always open.
That's pretty good. Hey,
I'm gonna
that's
give them a
pretty
call
good.
tomorrow.
Do
Be
it.
like, hey guys, you guys making some turkey?
Going back to the list.
Oh, okay. Thought he was gonna call him back. I was like, see. He's like, no, bitches, you answer the fucking.
I am trying to make a turkey at 2:00 in the morning
I'm trying to put
on
it through a wood
Sunday.
wood fire grill. Please tell me how to do this. All right, let's get back on topic here. These poor ladies at Butterball. What's your guys' number 2 then? Commercial. What you got? I picked up the number 3 so far.
Fondue fountain
That really hit you,
or
huh?
whatever it was, like the whatever fondue. I forgot
I
the actual
always
name
wanted
of it.
It came with because it was the chocolate fondue and the fondue fountain like all together.
What, they had the cheese. That was my thing. I was
They
like,
were like,
you're
the
telling
cheese.
me.
I mean, how like they just made you feel like you'd be the richest person in the world when you'd be like, I'd have the
So
18
luxurious.
skewers set.
That cheese, dude.
That cheese.
They made
Oh
it look
my
so
God.
fucking good.
Bro,
So
they'd
good.
that watermelon in that cheese, and you'd be like, "Wow, so good."
You're like, damn, I'll
I feel like they
probably
did.
try that.
I was
feel
gonna say,
like
why
they
do I
did.
feel like they did too?
Yeah.
Though they would dip
Um,
anything in that cheese fountain, and you'd be like, "Wow, you guys know what you're doing over there."
No,
Like,
you know what was my favorite? Y'all gonna like this one.
Okay,
That hollow cake thing that was like a dome.
the Betty
Oh
Crockett
my
thing, the
God.
Betty Crockett cake
Crocker.
set,
Jesus Christ.
the Betty Crockett cake
Crocker.
set.
We actually
Crocker.
my
You guys
mom
had that?
actually bought that. Yeah.
Nice.
It
Fucking
was
sick, dude.
pretty dope.
Hell yeah. You could put like candies in it or ice
Everything.
cream or fucking
We did ice cream and
'Cause,
like
it
pudding.
didn't matter.
I don't know.
It didn't matter like the things. like, they
Cinnamon.
were- she said cinnamon. Today's cinnamon challenge, a whole bunk cake of cinnamon. It didn't matter like the things that they were like selling you. You were just like, well, I mean, for an actual baker, you'd be like, wow, those are good things. But like from a regular standpoint, you're like, oh fuck, I want all those things they're making
I
right
would
now.
put so much shit inside of this cake.
I wonder if I can put my dick inside of that.
Oh, well, I mean, you can, but just let it cool down a little bit first.
You remember, Ian? You remember the cake pop set thing?
Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Those came out a little later though. That
For
was
sure.
like
but more specifically, not the cake pop, but it was like a chocolate pop
Yeah.
back in the day. It was like they would really sell it around Christmas time.
They had like a chocolate melting thing where it was like, make your own chocolate bunnies.
Yeah.
I got to have that like when I was younger. That was like the one of the few things I got to have, and it was just, but it just, I mean, it was mid.
Yeah,
was
well
cap.
now
It was cap.
now it's like melting chocolate like that is so simple. You can do it with anything.
Yeah, everyone realized you can just double boil.
They
Yeah.
sell specific melting chocolate at the store now for like $1.57. So yeah, what a waste.
Joe's like, I melt chocolate every day. It's $1.57
Kind of
I
my
bought it.
passion.
every single day.
Well, yeah, call me on the price, doggy.
You remember the biggest scam? Fucking Fushigi.
Oh, fushigi.
We would.
That fucking glass ball.
Fucking
Oh, the
bullshit.
fushigi.
dude.
Where they sell you a glass ball and like a kit, or not a kit, but like
And
a
it
book.
wasn't
that
it was never supposed to drop or something. What was the point of it?
No, it just looked
No,
cool.
it's
look
just
cool?
you move your hands. It's supposed to be like
Yeah.
an illusion trick. But
Yeah.
these people are like, they made it look so dope.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And you're like,
I still to this day though
want one?
want a glass ball.
Yeah, I mean,
that
who
I
wouldn't
can
want one
roll
of those
around on
things?
myself.
When
Toil,
but at
toil.
the time, those things came out. I didn't really know what you said. At the time that
Cast
those
some
came
spells.
out, the yo-yo ball was like
Yeah.
big
That
too,
was the thing.
which was
That's
like the
good.
like so like I would see that and I'd be like, I'd rather have a yo-yo ball because they made it
Yo.
look like a fucking
Yo.
what's that
Yo-yo ball.
ball. They had
I
like
had a
the
yo-yo ball.
inside. It looked like Mousetrap, like the parts of
Yeah.
Mousetrap inside all the time.
Some of them. I had one.
There was designs on the outside. It was like stars.
Sometimes,
Or,
yeah.
They were all different. Like
Yeah.
I had one where when it would go, it would light up, and then it would stop lighting up when it was not.
when you retract it.
Yeah.
Yeah, God forbid. Like, I don't think the guys ever used yo-yo balls in the mall, but like those guys in the middle of the mall, like I feel like, what was that shit they had around their? They would always, what was it? Like, it was always something they'd wrap around
Fitbit?
your wrist. No, and then like it was just a. And it
For
would
the
just,
yo-yo ball?
No, but it was like. But if you ever were going through the mall, and then there was a guy who would always have like a ball. It would always be like a basketball. It was like a foam basketball or soccer ball. It was attached to a string. And
I
then
know
he
what
would
you're-
ra-
it
he
was-
would wrap it around your wrist, and then he would throw it. And
I know what you're talking about. The elastic thing that's for like you could play catch with yourself.
Exactly.
And then you know when you didn't have a dad.
Yo, I just imagine like Joe being seen around. He's like, "Wait a minute, I played catch."
But it's also for like, you know, batting. It was a sports thing.
Yeah.
It was basically a yo-yo ball.
Yo ball. I'm trying to think of another one. Well, Slap Chop was a big deal when it came out.
Slap Chop only
You're gonna love
really
my nuts.
became a big deal after
You're gonna spend
he
hundreds of
punched
dollars
that
on ice
hooker.
cream toppings. Buy
I mean,
this.
the guy knew how to sell. I mean,
Yeah.
we can talk all the things about like he only
He
got popular
also-
after the
Add a
hookers,
pickle.
He
but
also knew how to buy.
done.
He also knew how to buy.
Prostitutes.
Exactly.
Well, no, he didn't because
No, he definitely.
he got the wrong one, and
Yeah.
you know he ended up going to jail, and
Yeah.
you know he's trying to not sell himself to other dudes in jail.
A big one for me back in the day too was Kids Bop commercials. Kids Bop with the and also like mix in with like the CD
Yeah.
top 20 R&B collection of your. I mean,
70s greatest hits.
jamming out to those hits while they're playing
I always
the
just hated
4-second interlude.
The like kids bop version though, because my
Always.
mom always listened to like
Yeah.
the pop music
Kids
at
Bop.
the time,
Mm-hmm.
and so like hearing kids singing the music that my mom listened to, it was like, you know.
Also, they would sing like explicit songs, but like they would like
Yeah.
edit the words out
Right.
or like change them, and I'm like, that's not okay.
Yeah, this sounds dumb now. It's like Kids Bop fucking 478 now.
I could see that. I feel like I feel like they stopped, but if not, it would be just
I don't
about
think they
that.
did. I'm pretty sure they did keep going.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sure they're
you
still
can't be
going
singing
on
the
now.
songs nowadays as a kid. That's
Didn't-
crazy.
Didn't Kids Bop just get sued by Disney because they
I
didn't
hope so.
agree to like one of their songs or something like that, or like they didn't ask permission, but they're all like
Probably.
technically like remix. I don't understand. I don't understand how they got away with all that shit.
Got that WAP. Got that.
Oh my gosh.
Got that wings and pizza.
Wait. I mean, we've just been rattling off a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
That's true. It has,
Zoo
I think we
books.
all just had a lot of good ones.
yeah.
Zoo books.
books. My Nana always got me National Geographic.
Fuck that bitch. She
Yeah.
should have got you zoo books.
Zoo books.
You get 7
You
of
would've
them.
learned more if you had
get
zoo books,
7 of them
bitch.
for $20.
This is the argument he gave his parents. He's like, "Listen, bitch, you
Look
get
here, you
7 of them for $20. What are you doing?"
Stupid
Just sit there and
You want
buy
me
a
to be
National
a-
Geographic for 10. I could get 7 for 20.
You want me to learn about animals or not?
What's the matter for you?
I was like, are you kidding?
No, this has been a very nostalgic episode, but let's move forward to something that I wanted to talk about. I saw a lot of the things that we do on here is stuff that I find off TikTok, to be honest. That like, I mean, it's hearsay, you know, some stuff that I find, but
TBH.
TBH.
WAP.
That's it. That's cool. That's rad. That's fresh.
That's hip.
That's tight. That's noise. That's not cap. And
Not cap. No cap, bro.
no cap. So, speaking of Cap, men's mental health awareness, Cap. Manliness, Cap. Men's sensitivity, Cap. It's all Cap, bro. Man, it's nothing.
Being a man.
Cap.
This day and age, apparently.
Vaping,
Cowards.
Cap.
Eating
Well, I can't
cereal.
smoke cigarettes in here.
Cap. Smoking cigarettes. That's Cap.
Not smoking cigarettes.
Cap.
Cigars.
Cap.
Fuck.
Jerking off,
Not cap.
Cap. Believe it or not, Cap.
I don't think so.
You would think that's where I would draw the line. But that's Cap.
No, you have to. It makes you last longer in bed.
Listen, I don't write the rules. TikTok does.
I'm just going around them.
So TikTok has there's somebody. I was looking for it today before we started, and whoever it was, he got taken down. Whoever the original guy is, he definitely got taken down on
Definitely
TikTok.
gone.
They caught him.
He was screen recording, is what it is. He's screen recording people, and that for us, who gives a shit? But that is against the rules. You can't be like screen recording and screen. That was his whole profile, was screen recording people and then doing his whole thing afterwards, which was hilarious. But the whole point of this guy's profile was that women.
Women
I don't know why I'm saying people when it's specifically women.
are women, not people. I agree.
Women are, who record things about men and then they post them on social media and then they kind of like shit on them for whatever it is. So like it could be like you're playing with Pokemon cards and then they would post it.
Cap.
They would record you and be like Cap. They'd be like gay. They would make fun of you essentially.
Eating bananas, popsicles, lollipops, kale, or salads.
Cap.
Salads are kind of gay.
Yeah, I mean, you're not a man. You're literally not a man
So,
if you do any of those things.
Specifically, this list that's been coming out is
salads.
I like salads. A nice chicken
Well, you have a
Caesar
vagina
salad.
then.
These are specifically things that women find unattractive according to the things that this man sees on TikTok. And every time he saw something a woman would post about, he would write it on his list. And how long is the list? It's an item list of
169.
I believe.
Shoot.
69.
168.
Fuck.
I mean, y'all bitches are impossible. What can I say? I mean, it's impossible.
Like, what can we do?
Reese, I mean, hit us with some of these, please.
Rattle off.
Cry.
Cry.
I don't do that.
Not cry.
Bone Thugs and Harmony said, wait a minute. Wait a minute. They didn't say anything about both, though. Shit. I'm gonna have to get in touch with them and then get back with you. What else do we have?
Have a birthday in springtime.
Now, how the fuck you supposed to control having a birthday in springtime, bitch?
Be born on a better day. What
From
can I
now-
say?
For the rest of this list, Reese, you're going to be... here's what we're going to do. For the rest of this list, you're going to be telling us a reason why you don't want to date us. We're going to be a solo person, and you're going to be telling us why you don't want to date us. And it's going to be one of these lists. And we'll be right. Don't think too hard about it. Just go along with it. Am I right?
Or are
Too
you
slow? Anyway. Nostalgia. Don't know. Now the whole thing's ruined. Now it probably turned off. No.
Okay, so do you share your Hulu password?
No.
Cap. Wait. No. Wait.
Yes.
Yes.
Trash. Fuck off, you women.
Well.
You females.
Well. All right.
on, that's
Well,
bad?
you guys are fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
change.
hope, bitch. I hope they cancel your fucking lifetime subscription, bitch.
So do you guys like to have sex with women?
Sometimes.
I mean, I
Go on. Finish that sentence. Come on.
I do both.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's horrible.
Wait, which one? Is he horrible or am I horrible?
You're both horrible for
Wait. Whoa.
for wanting to have sex with
I feel like we're on The
women.
Bachelor right now.
Yeah.
Oh, are we talking about humans? Oh no, that's gross.
What's another one? What else? What else, bitch?
Do you guys know how to ride a bike?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Horrible. Trash.
Not a fan,
Get
huh?
out.
You ever heard
Get out.
It doesn't make any
You ever heard
sense.
of Lance Armstrong?
Get out.
He's an American
A
hero.
female.
Everyone knows how to ride a bike.
I mean, like, you know, old men are like really good at riding bikes.
Are you nice?
Well,
Sometimes.
I like to think that we're nice.
Get the fuck out, you women.
Joe knows me. I'm not that nice.
Cut your dicks off.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Hey,
wait a minute.
hey.
Hold on. Let me ask you something before we try to say that.
The term is a
Wait a
large
minute.
clit.
Pause. Before we try to make a case about us being nice, also hilarious. Is there going to be something right afterwards about if we're not nice that we're also dicks?
Maybe.
Probably. The way this list has been going, yes.
It doesn't seem to be in our favor.
We're
does
damned
it?
if we do, damned if we don't.
Do you guys listen to podcasts?
Nope. We make one.
Big fan. Big fan of both.
Get out.
You fucking sissy.
Idiot.
Yeah, as if I would listen to like Tiger Belly or
What do you
Whiskey
listen
Ginger,
to?
the Joe
What do you
Rogan
listen to?
podcast.
Podcast because I'm a woman.
Wait, so
Damn.
as a woman, you're allowed to listen
Yeah.
to podcasts.
Well, yeah, that's the whole
Disgusting.
whole premise of this.
Just about bleeding and stuff like that.
All about their
So
menstrual
gross.
cycle.
So gross.
Do you guys like cereal?
Fuck yeah, I like cereal.
Probably one of my favorite meals of the day.
Disgusting. Ugh.
Meal. Cereal
my
snacks.
Cereal's a meal.
Cereals as snacks.
I'm sorry, Bachelorette. Can we take a side argument? Because is cereal...
Actually, you like arguing?
Is that on there?
That's going to be an issue.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
About literally anything.
God damn it. We don't... I mean, we can't...
So we're just supposed to sit here, be silent, make all the money, not have sex.
Oh, what? You make money now?
Good
That's
Lord.
actually a big... That's,
Do
actually
you
a big
look-
That's a big no-no.
Do you look responsible doing that too? Because, ugh.
I don't look responsible.
I think you look great. You look fine.
Thanks, bud. But people look at me and they go, I'd like to be not responsible with him.
People.
Yeah,
You mean
people.
Women.
Also, don't look responsible?
Shit.
Ugh.
They're like, I'd like to get fucked up with that guy, but I know he's not going to drive home.
Wait, do you get rides from people?
Oh my
No, I
You
can
got
see
us
you
on every corner. You got us on every corner. I'm exhausted right now. I'm exhausted. Imagine trying to pick this bitch up at the...
You mean you're tired?
Yo.
Oh my
We have to be
God.
fair. I mean, imagine making 77 cents to the dollar comparatively. They have to come up with something.
If
Wait.
you as a person...
Are you supporting women's rights?
If you as a person...
That's like the wage gap myth. That's what I brought up.
met this woman of 168 reasons why, as a man,
I'd punch her in the fucking face. I'd break
you would
that
kill
nose.
yourself before your hand could strike her down.
This is multiple.
Unalive
though. This
yourself.
Is like
You would
multiple-
unalive yourself before you could strike your hand.
So this is like multiple different women though that came up with this, right? Like it's not all just one woman.
No, it's not. It's a person who. It's a ZZM person who was taking screen recordings of multiple women. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who were like recording a man doing something and being like,
Yeah,
he
so
picked
it's
up your
multiple.
prescription. Gross.
Yeah, so it's like multiple different like women just like talking
Multiple
about their
different
types
counts.
basically.
Yeah. They'd be
And,
like, he
like-
works at
And then
Wells Fargo, gross.
and then a man being like, "Wow, all women are just so ungrateful." Look at
It's 168 different women.
This list is like, are you a man and you're breathing right now? Gross.
Gross. That's what it seems like. It is what it feels like.
Yeah. It's like how we feel when we listen to Andrew Tate.
He's pretty smart.
He's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy. He's pretty smart. Anyway.
He's the top G.
Okay, yeah, we should probably wrap this bad boy up. Reese, Reese, is there any advice you could give to those guys out there who don't want to piss off these 168 reasons why? Do you?
Probably find one of them.
Unalive
that,
yourself.
You know, doesn't feel that way about the things that you do.
I thought your
Be
advice
yourself.
would somehow be better than unaliving yourself, but I think I'm gonna go with option A.
I also said be yourself.
Yeah.
No, don't be yourself. Pretend. Fake it till you make it, baby.
How are you gonna be yourself with 168 reasons to not be yourself?
Well, you just don't listen to it.
Yeah, if there was one woman who actually felt that way, then don't be with them.
Successful women
I
aren't
don't
even
know. If it
women
was like
anymore.
Doja Cat. I don't know. You know, it's like you make an exception. You know what I mean? All right.
All right.
Well,
Better just be hitting the old dusty trail.
why do you do wide eyes like that?
Going. What?
You're
He
the
said
dusty
wide
trail.
eyes when I have normal, normal open eyes. He said, "Why are your eyes so wide?"
Why are your eyes so wide? Definitely don't like when you
I don't
do
know what
that.
you're talking about.
Definitely not a fan of when you do that. Well, we have plenty to talk about on the next episode with you guys, so please come back next week and hang out with us. Make sure you check out all the rest we have to offer on this channel. Stop staring
I don't know what you're talking about.
and stare at us next week. We'll see you later.